Okay, so I guess we need to find the police vault. I'm assuming that's where we saw them walking around earlier. So that would be outside of the canal area?
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
I'll be fine, sir. Thank you. So let's see, so that would be back this way. Straight ahead and then to the right. There is a whole other area down below here that we haven't seen yet, by the lucky money. Maybe they're down there instead? There are a lot of police.
Please, look around.
I'm doing so, miss. Do not worry about me. Alright, let's quickly save the game and then we'll get us a shot. Can't walk in this area. Once he wants the other direction, we'll quickly peek out here and see what else is on this. Nothing. Okay, so that's not where we want to go. Safe and out of sight there. No one should see him. What do we pick up? From Central Police Command, Hong Kong, to Wan Chai District, Post 11384. Officer Tam. News reports of conflict between the Red Arrow Luminous Path are most troubling. We will counsel their respective dragon heads at the first available opportunity. But if further incidents occur, you are sanctioned to open the ordnance vault and apply force to the participants as necessary. Leads back out to the street, I think. Since to fighting at the canal tunnel, the Luminous Path compound has remained silent and watchful. However, at 1938, there was an explosion and the sound of a helicopter flying east to west. When I attempted to locate the aircraft for visual identification, I could only make out a black shape against the night sky. Its skin seemed to absorb light, like that of a shark in the deep ocean. At 2010, I began to hear reports of a Guilo, possibly the same one who created problems with an elder brother recently in the market, asking questions about things he should not be asking questions about. Oh, that's me! That must be the area to the vault. We don't know the password to this, so we'll hack and turn off any cameras that we notice, at least. This is pretty exciting. I don't remember ever doing this before. What was that code? 87342. Let's see what's down there before we go down there. And to that end, what's my current mods at? Lamb. From Central Police Command, Hong Kong. Incident Review. Officer Tam is hereby cleared of all charges of negligence or misconduct in incident reference some number. It is the opinion of this tribunal that Officer Tam's use of deadly force was not only necessary but proper in his attempt to minimize civilian casualties. No need for further counseling or review is found at this time. Case closed. Clips of bout rounds, sniper rifle ammo, another ballistic vest. From Wanchai District, Post 11384 to Central Police Command, Hong Kong. Attached you will find a full surveillance report on the activities of subject Maggie Chow. Miss Chow's associations with the Red Arrow Trihead and its Dragonhead Max Chen are a matter of record. However, recent evidence indicates that she may also have been involved in the death of Chen's predecessor, Yuan Kong, a contributing factor to the current gang war. Miss Chow and her relationship to the VersaLife Corporation are also under investigation, but show a high probability of being linked to the recent conflict between the triads. District officers are respectively asked to note that there are several tactical options for accessing Miss Chow's penthouse. A service entrance at the rear of the address, a renovation project in progress at the building's 7th floor, and the roof. These options are outlined more fully in the surveillance report if it becomes necessary to detain Miss Chow or search her premises. Alright, so they actually don't... This is not evidence whatsoever. This is actually damnable evidence. Enough that I should not trust Miss Chow, and I think if she murdered the prior member of the Red Arrow... then we should probably do something about that. Pick up from him? Ah, darn it. Cigarettes, a pepper cartridge, which we don't need, but PS20, which I absolutely do want. And that's it. Let's put this guard down there as well. Okay. The cameras are off. Now the only trick I have left to do is just make sure a guard doesn't immediately go hostile upon seeing me. Good, they're still neutral. Okay then. We weren't seen doing any of that craziness. Go me. Let's see if Mr. Max Gordon Quick has anything else to say.
I did it! I did it!
Did anybody see?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter. We got her payment, plus interest. Get back and see if she runs something.
Okay.
I talked to Maggie Chow, but I didn't notice anything unusual. What I really need is to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
The sword is there. I am certain. If you want to see Mr. Tong, you must prove that you work for us. Or do you believe Chow? Perhaps she made you a better offer.
My brother said to see Mr. Tong. If he's inside the Luminous Path building, then we should probably trust that they're telling the truth. Okay, so then let's go back to Miss Tong's place. And I think this time we'll get in a different way. Guards here are still neutral, that's good.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals.
Oh, what's my energy at? 62. We should be fine. We should have enough energy to handle any horribleness which occurs. Also, we have a bunch of stuff that we don't need. So let's go ahead and just drop a bunch of crap. So we don't need this. We don't need this either. find the sword. Okay, let's try taking... Go back and take the service elevator again, I guess. We could also try the back way. We have plenty of multi-tools. It will just be the guard I'm a little nervous about, and that camera. Four picks to open that up. Oof, you're kidding me. Throwing a grenade is probably not a good idea. I don't think we have a key for this either, do we? No. Alright then, we'll go in through the renovation area. Oh, hello. What is this? 50 credits just left on the table. I didn't even realize there was a little area here to even see. Oh, hello. This is the security terminal. That really worked out for us. We didn't have to use any lockpicks on this door. We didn't have to destroy the camera, use a lamp or anything like that. Let's just walk in. Oh no. It looked like there was another path down there. I wouldn't mind taking a peek at it. Ah, does this look into her actual place? It looks like it does. I recognize the floor. I don't see her anywhere, though. Let's see if we can't get in this way. I don't suppose this is the same as before? Oh. 3 tools for that. I don't really want to smash the window down, but I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, we could try 989. I don't think that's it, though. We could blow up the door, but that's going to make a ton of sound. I can't use the nano sword on it because we need... Oh, maybe we can. Let's try. Those will trigger an alarm unless I'm willing to blow it up. That's a shame. Oh, hello. Okay, well, now it's on. Where'd he go?
Sector 6. They could be anywhere.
That was a lot of them.
That's the one. Okay, drop it. We're gonna need some reinforcements. We're gonna need some reinforcements.
We've taken some slight damage to our torso. We can heal that with a single med pack. I love that they deactivate that alarm, but we have to get further into the hotel building first. That guy have a plasma gun? He did. Wow, we are lucky we weren't just immediately destroyed.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The dragon's tooth sword.
Down here.
There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
Alright, let's first, or not so first, we'll take a look at see what that contains in it. After we look at this. Recording begins now. MC. No, you took the sword, Ewan. You took it from the wrong place and the wrong people, and now you're in pain. You know how much I hate to see you in pain, baby. Oh, Maggie Chow! YK, I am the dragon head of the Red Arrow Triad, and you are a hollow woman. I'm much more than that, Ewan. I am the only thing standing between you and a world of hurt, darkness, and shame. Tell me where the sword is, and maybe you'll die soon. And you are a bad actress, unknown sound. And you have one less finger. Oh my god. Wow. So wow, okay. We will remember to kill Maggie Chow if I get a chance. We still don't know what the passcode to this yet is, but I might be able to deactivate all the cameras. And then open up the sword vault there. We've observed suspicious activity near the Loomis Path compound. A black helicopter and a foreigner asking a number of questions about the path and something else.
Good. Now take the sword to Max Chin at the Lucky Money Club. If you can make peace among the triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
20 times 5, 150. 70. Oh, this also only has a 75 accuracy. Interesting. Well, we'll take this now. And is there anything here I don't want anymore? I guess, you know what? We won't take the binoculars after all. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look at this weapon. It takes up more inventory space. It does a little more damage than the Mark II does. The Mark I, of course, does crazy amounts of damage, but I think I'd rather have... this one, honestly. The true weapon of a modern warrior, the Dragon's Tooth is not a sword of the traditional sense, but a nanotechnology constructed blade that is dynamically forged on command into a non-eutactic solid. Nanoscale wetting devices ensure that the blade is both unbreakable and lethally sharp. No, I guess we'll just eat all the food. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that weapon. We now have a lightsaber. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. We can let them see that I was here, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, I recognize this. This is a communication device. Let's see if this does anything.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
So she is working directly with Majestic 12. That would explain how she knew about Majestic 12. Probably knew about how we talked to Paul Denton. That's Miss Chow's apartment. We'll go back in there and take a peek around at some more stuff in a bit. Oh, there's a security terminal right here? Didn't even notice it before? I probably could have deactivated all the cameras here, but thankfully none of them activated. All the guards are downed anyway. Fire extinguisher. We should probably hold on to a fire extinguisher in case we're set on fire. HE ammo. A clip mod. I don't think we can actually use a clip mod at the moment. Oh, we can! Lo Bruto gets a little better then. 12 current ammo in the clip and 11 clips remaining. 50 credits. And nothing else. Okay. Looks like the guards here were playing cards. There are a lot of laser trip wires. We had one exit that didn't have one. Let's see if Miss Chow is around here somewhere. She was red. She was red. The IFF indicated she was red. She had a pistol. She was going to kill me. It's self-defense. I acted in self-defense. Again, I always am defending America. That's what we did right here. Oh, God. Miss Chow is... Oh, did she run? Wow, all the entrances into this place. Look at them all. Miss Hunley, it's become necessary to change my system's password since it may have become compromised. I will encrypt a new password and forward it to you shortly. Please note that any access attempts using my Thai Fun should be tagged and traced for interrogation. So that's not her password. Insurgent by X. When faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action, even when executed in concert as a group, is often ineffectual. True revolution can only come from working within, and in this, the ultimate change that can be brought about by an individual is magnified by the very machinery that such organizations utilize to maintain their own authority. Historically, ruling bodies are always outnumbered by those they rule, but still they manage to maintain a disappropriate amount of power through a combination of tradition, confusion, and punishment. An operative who learns to simulate the veneer of a loyalist and guard their own secret heart can utilize those very same tools to overthrow such organizations, or shift them to a more ideologically pleasing access. He's reading about how to twist people's, thoughts and what have you, and how to remain in power. Typhon by Lin Yeo. Oh, is that her new password, I wonder? The history of the Triads is in many ways the history of modern China. Popular myth holds that the Triads originated as a resistance movement against the Qing dynasty after it descended from Manchuria to seize the capital of Peking by force. When faced with a rebellion from the Fujian province, the Qing dynasty recruited an order of warrior monks who were later deemed expendable by the emperor and all but exterminated. Survivors organized a small number of secret monasteries and became known as the Hung Mun, dedicated to overthrowing the Qings. The Hung Mun showed a remarkable political adaptability, portraying themselves as protectors of the people, even as they accepted money from the Japanese corporate fronts during World War II. Hello, Maggie. I swear I will never forget your birthday again. July 18th is marked on my calendar forever. Lewis. That's another security terminal, which I guess we don't really need access to. Oh, we still have some money here. She's a pet cat. Another book. 100 credits. How are we looking on cash, by the way? 386. Oh, very nice bathroom. Wow, this is incredibly spacious. Oh, she had a beautiful place. It's all compromised now. Oh, perfect. With this weapon and my upgrades, we were able to actually destroy security buttons. The True Way by Kishiro Yoshikata. If one is to imagine the perfect sword that can cut and swing with no resistance, a sword that is an extension of the mind and heart of the warrior who wields it, and not a dead weight of steel, then it becomes clear that the sword is of little consequence compared to the will of the strategist. Those who would master the way must come to understand this. A sword is a tool whose purpose is to cut. Each day, the strategist must practice this until it is not practice, but part of their spirit. The strategist knows that every sword they wield is perfect, for their will is perfect, and it is through their will alone that they win battles. Wow, that's very... what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, I guess we'll say deep. Philosophical. It's very philosophical, that. Wow, she has a magnificent place here. When you have the time, Mei Sung, I would suggest you read two of my favorite books, Insurgent and Typhon. I believe you'll find both of them as illuminating as I have. They're in my office, if you'd like to borrow them. Insurgent must be her new password then. And it must be linked to July 18th somehow. But we've already raided the place, and it doesn't look like she has a personal computer here. So that could have gone better. We didn't sneak through it. We ended up murdering everyone. But it's all good. It's all good. We won in the end. But we didn't get Maggie Chow. She managed to vanish. Oh, there's that other door, but I have no idea how to access that area. I guess we're done. He's still friendly. I guess that means the guards outside probably are as well. Yes, not hostile, or at least not yet. Gee, there's no reason. Oh, okay, we'll risk it. Just want to talk to this guy again and see if he says anything new now that we have completed our task.
I myself have been watching Miss Chow. She just met with Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow.
Okay, well, I think we'll stop here then. So I'm going to go back to... I guess we'll go back to... Actually, we'll enter the market district again, and once there, I'll go to the Lucky Money Club, I think is what it's called. And once we're there, I will begin the recording again. So I'll see you all in a few seconds. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Oh, and I'm probably going to also replenish my biological energy in the canal. So I'll do that as well off screen. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. See you next video. Take care.